Hey y'all, I wanted to present to you a challenge that I am going to be engaging in this week. And if you're interested in joining in, I wanted to present this opportunity to you. And you could either let me know in the comments or you can private message me and we could hold one another accountable. We can share our experiences with one another and spur one another on to really dig into this challenge because it's going to be a difficult challenge because it's challenging my flesh. And the Bible tells us to crucify our flesh, and crucifixion, there's nothing about that word that sounds easy or fun or peaceful. That sounds like a grueling torture. It sounds painful. And that's what it takes to subdue our flesh is we have to really intensely get it under control, and it's going to fight against us. Our ego, our pride is going to buck against us because we would rather be in this lazy space where we are just giving in to every whim that pops up, and having that self-control and that structure can be very, very uncomfortable and often painful. So the challenge that I'm engaging in is to give up TV for this entire week. And my reasoning for that is I keep hearing these situations that are reminding me of what idolatry truly is. Now, hear me out because I know right now it sounds like there's no correlation in it. That sounds extreme, right? But idolatry is not always as extreme as we assume it to be. We have it's become so commonplace that we're quite flippant about it, and we assume that idolatry means that, you have some huge statue in your home and you're bowing down to worship that statue. But that's not the case typically. We place people in a place of God. We put things, money, feelings, thoughts, careers in a place of God. It's in a place in our lives where God should be. That's idolatry. So for me, when I get off work every day, I am mentally and emotionally drained. I just want to be done. I don't want to think. I don't want to engage. I just want to zone out and be numb. So I'll turn on the TV and I'll binge watch something fluff and stupid for hours until I go to bed. I have made multiple videos saying that right now we need to go deeper in God. We need to engage with Him personally. We need to learn how to lean on God because we are in such tumultuous times and the spiritual darkness is getting heavy and thick, and it's only going to get worse. The Bible tells us that. It's very clear that, we can't say, oh, at the end of this terrible time, the times are getting worse and they will continue to do so. We all feel so stretched thin, so burdened, so weighed down, burned out. Almost everybody I talk to tells me how exhausted they are. No matter how much sleep they get, they're just exhausted. And I think, just personal opinion, I think that we're living from this space of I've got to work so that I can get to that point of rest. But God designed us to live from a space of rest where we're fully dependent on Him. So, by giving up TV for my after work time, I am going to replace that with seeking God's face. I am going to really press into Him, get into worship at night, read my Bible, study my Bible, dig deep into the Word, and seek his face. Not going to be easy, but I am determined to do that because I need God now more than ever, and I desperately want to go deeper in my relationship with him. I want him to be God in my life. I don't want to say that I can't give up TV for a couple of hours in order to seek him. You know, if I can't do that simple thing, then I've missed it. I've missed the whole point of me initially surrendering my life to Christ, you know, because it's a continuous surrendering. Being a Christian is not a one and done thing. You know, the word tells us to work out our salvation with fear and trembling. And we grow from glory to glory, from grace to grace. There's a scripture that says it's in God that we live and move and have our being. And of course we're breaking down, we're broken people, we're just depressed and and sad and depleted because we are not living and moving and having our being in him. We are not going to him, casting our burdens on him because he cares for us. But we're trying to carry not only our burdens, but everyone's around us. So I open this space up to you and offer you this challenge to join me in this seeking of God and diving deeper into him. And I really hope that you'll join me. I really hope that this stirs something up in you. And if you choose not to do it this week, if you choose to do it next week, or you know there's a specific time frame that you want to do it, let me know. You know, we'll hash it out. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. I get some really great feedback on these videos, and I love that, and I appreciate you all. Love and peace to you. Shalom, my friends.